Hey everybody, and I want to discuss about living the dream stories and about the delay, about the episodes and stuff. I want to clarify that the call that never came, I feel, should still go ahead because I really don't see why we should delay living the dream stories. I really don't, because living the dream stories deserves deserves to still be on. I don't think. I just think it's better that we don't involve the certain individual for a while, so they have, so that that way they can have some time out, and I think the show can do really well, whilst me and Nerd can progress from where things have left off. I think we can definitely progress it because I feel that it's best that we should stick with the two for now until their situation, their baby situation, has come to an end, because you know they need to start, because they need to learn, these two individuals need to learn how to be a grown-up individual and to deal with it as an adult, because I'm really getting sick, because like I said in my other video, I'm getting sick and tired of this baby act like a child sort of attitude that I see from these people. I just think that it's not worth it. It's just really, it's convincing a lot of people to not return to the Real Hoovians cast at the moment, and I don't blame any people who have not shown up on the Real Hoovians cast or the Everything show for a while whilst this situation's happening, because it it's just disgraceful. It really is, and not gonna I'm not going to be a part of something that wasn't my fault. And in fact, I'm going to say it now. It wasn't my fault. I was just brought into this because one of the individuals thinks that I should be involved in the situation. When in my cases, I say stuff it, because I'm not being a part of any. I'm not being responsible for the arguments. I'm not going to be responsible for any Hoovian leaving the Hoovians cast for any reason. And that's why I haven't been doing the Hoovians cast. And I've said recently I'm not coming back for a while, because I can't really be doing with this. I really can't be doing with a community that fights every few months. I'm sorry, but it seems to be some kind of a tradition that they have to have. They have to fight, otherwise it doesn't work. There's just too many different opinions in this group that I have to say many of these opinions are really not necessary. In fact, I'm going to be honest with you, but the Real Hoovians cast was specifically made to talk about Doctor Who, not about hatred, not about trolling, not about how bad your day was. It was about Doctor Who, and that's how it was going to go. The Everything show was going to be about movies and other TV shows that are not Doctor Who. That's what they should be. And then you got the Real Walking cast that is going to be focusing on The Walking Dead. That's what they should be focusing on, not on trolls, not on hatred, and not how pissed off Matrix Lord is. They should be focusing on the stuff that the show is meant to be focusing on. Otherwise, what's the point on doing these shows if you're going to continue to talk about hatred? You know, it's just there's no reason for it. There is no reason for any of this. There is no reason for hatred. There's no reason for the trolling. It's basically a way of people have got too many egos, and they can't control it. I'm sorry to say this, but it's true. It's the truth. I'm afraid to say this. This is the truth because I've I've experienced this over the last year. I mean, look at what happened last year. I mean, the situation with the trolling. It's the same as last year. And at the moment it's not getting any better, it's getting worse. And I mean, look at all the people who have left. I mean, the recent Whovian who I used to have on Who Harmony right at the beginning, that person's no longer around. That person's actually left YouTube completely. I can't get in touch with them. You know, it's really sad. But, you know, all I'm saying really is that, you know, if you can't respect people, then there's really no point of me being a part of the community. If people are going to involve me in arguments, there really isn't any point. Because I'm far better, because I can do I can do my Who Harmony without any arguments. I can just do Who Harmony on my own and have fun by myself, because I will only have people who will have fun. I don't see why I should be doing hangouts just to talk about hatred, because I'm sick of it now. I really am. I'm sick of talking about hatred on my hangouts, and that's why I want to talk about on Who Harmony, talk about Doctor Who. Prime U, talk about movies like I did today, and for any other hangouts like the Living the Dream Stories post show, talk about Living the Dream Stories. That's what we should be focusing on. We shouldn't be focusing on how, you know, this person's saying this person's saying that, and also in the comments section. There is no point on writing hatred in the comments section, because it's not going to do you good. It's not going to do anybody good. It's just going to bring us around and round in circles that we can't get out of, and then it's going to come to a point where everyone is going to quit YouTube and they're not going to continue because they basically can't handle it. So I'm basically saying the following. Please, for God's sake, consider yourselves as not only as an individual but as an adult, and to not be like children when it comes to trolling or hatred. And in fact, put the hatred away, put the trolling away, put an end to it, because the sooner this stuff ends, the better life will be, and we can enjoy life better. So that's basically. So if this is the only way that's going to teach you guys how to stop to hate, then I'm saying this. I'm going to make this post. If you don't hear from me again, then you'll know why. Because I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle this hatred. And if this teaches people not to hopefully shut up the hating and put it away, then maybe I'll come back. But until then, take care. Bye for now. And a possible farewell.